Hi guys, it's Alia. Welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, am sort of like, I've already started this little project here, and then I decided, why not turn the camera on? So that is what I'm going to do. I'm just doing a very simple project today. I need to make a birthday card for one of my coworkers. It's their birthday tomorrow. And well, truth be told, it's after work and I'm tired and I actually don't want to get up and go to the store and buy a birthday card. So I said, I'm just going to plop myself at my desk and make a card. So that is what I'm doing here. So I've already gotten this image off just off the internet. I just Googled, happy birthday images. And it is really light, but it does say happy birthday fabulous. But I mean, I'm a cat person. And so I like the little image with a cat and the bow tie and everything. And I actually might even at the very end maybe use some of my glossy accents to, do up the bow and the pearls and maybe some of the little champagne there. So we'll see. I did prep some of the stuff just because I don't want to be searching around for things. Not everything. So hopefully the rest will go smooth. But basically the concept is this is the size of the card. I'm going to back this on this with a little border, and that will go on there. And then on the inside, I have this little piece that I'll sew in. That way, everybody from work can write their happy birthdays on there. Then I'm going to do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and then I'm going to use some beads to string off the end, just to make it somewhat fancy. And then I also do want to somehow include some lace, though I'm not sure exactly how, but I'm kind of having an idea. I'm thinking using this lace, and I might somehow, border this, but I'm not sure yet. So I'm going to hold that aside. I do know that I need to back this. So this is just actually it's a bigger scrap paper that I had in my bin. And, unfortunately, I don't want to use this just because it's just going to, this is already has its own pattern here. And I don't want to take away from that. So I'm just going to randomly glue it down here and then cut it out. Now I'm thinking I'm going to use, because I'm trying to think, am I going to actually sew anything? I don't think so. I'm going to glue everything. But let me just grab some glue. Okay, this was the closest to me, so I'm just going to use this. Alrighty. Sometimes with these, like the thinner tips, I feel like I'm using a lot and I look down and it's not really a lot, so. And I'm not going to even measure, I'm just going to put it down because I am going to cut around it. So hold that just for a second. Oh, actually I have my little thing here. I can use this. All right. And okay, I'm going to just chop this side first. And I'm thinking, let's see. You know what? I'm not going to guesstimate, though I really should just to save time. But I want to do like a quarter of, oh, I'm dropping everything over here. Oops. I want to do a 1/4 of an inch, I think. Or a 1/2 inch. Well, let's do a 1/2 inch. And then, we can always cut it down. Sometimes I would rather have too much than not enough. Because you can always cut more, but you can't put back what you've already cut. Okay. And there we go. All right. So now let's try this again. Okay. So I got this part first. Okay. Put that to the side. Let's do this one next. Okay. We have this one. And finally, and I don't know, actually, I really should be looking up because I actually don't know if I'm in frame or not, but if I'm not for this part, I'm just basically cutting it down. All right, so I want to just measure to see what it looks like. No, that's too much. Yeah, okay, so what I'm going to do is maybe just go back to... Oh, wait a minute, hold on, before I cut, let me just check something. Okay. Because, all right, say we had that, and, oh, this one is not a good one. It got kind of smushed. Oh, no, hold on. I do have a better one. Somewhere. Well, I can open a new one, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm thinking is... No, I still want to cut down a little bit more. All right, so we're going to go down to 1/4 of an inch, which means I just need to cut 1/4 of an inch off because it was a 1/2 inch, I think, right? I don't know. Why does that look like it didn't cut straight? I don't know. All right, let me cut it like this so I can see better. And I'm sorry if I'm not in frame, but I'm basically just cutting 1/4 of an inch all the way around. I don't know, maybe it's just me? I'm not really sure. It doesn't look straight, but that's okay. You know why? Because we are going to be... Yeah, see? It's not. There's more on this side than this side. But, like I said, we can always fix it because I'm going to be putting this. And actually what I will do is I'm going to run it right to the picture, but you can still see the pink all the way around. Oh, I like that. Okay. So let's put this aside for a moment. And what I'm going to do, you know, I might just sew around it just to make it easier. Oh, but I have black thread in my thing. All right, well, what I'm going to do, oh, I have Fabri-Tac here. Let's see. I'm gonna, yeah, see, I would rather glue it, but, I mean, not glue it, sew it. But, I mean, I can quickly change the thing. I might do that. Because, well, I don't know, actually. The black might be... The black might be okay. And maybe I'll just do a straight stitch rather than a zigzag. Okay. And I'm gonna cut these down. I'm making it just a little bit bigger just so I can, you know, see where I'm at with everything. And I don't like these scissors. They don't cut very well. But where's my other scissors? Maybe these ones cut okay. Let's see. Those are all right. Okay. And then I'm thinking also maybe we could put some buttons. But we'll see. We will see. Okay. And like that. All right, so we have pretty much, it's like kind of just like a little picture frame sort of. Okay, I'm going to cut this just a little bit here. And then this just a tad. And a tad. Okay, let's see how that looks. So you can see the pink behind a little bit, like around the edge. Oh yeah, I like that. See, because you can see the pink, but it's not so, like, I don't know, bright, I guess. What I want to do, though, is put a little glue just right here on each corner that way. Because if I sew it around, it's going to be sewn, you know, like on this part, not on this part. And I want to make sure that is nice and glued. Okay. All right, so we have that. Now, I'm gonna let that dry just for 1 second, and I'm gonna change my spool, my color thread really quickly. And it's okay because I have to let that dry anyway, so please bear with me. Okay. So while it's drying, I'm going to be over here, but I'm just with my sewing machine right off camera. And I'll do it as fast as I can. I promise. Okay. Okay, there we go. Almost done, sort of, kind of. No, not really. But getting there, I promise. This is the times I wish that I could pause my video so you don't have to just sit and stare at my my glue drying. Because I'm sure that's not really what you want to be looking at. And you can't see me. I guess like if my sewing machine was you know, in the camera frame, it would be easier. Because you're not staring at just a little card. You'd be looking and seeing what I'm doing. But I'm just about done. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a straight stitch just down here just to keep the lace on. I know I use glue, but you know, I like to use just a little extra. So give me 1 second. And I'm wondering, I might do a, yeah, you know what? I'm doing a zigzag instead. I changed my mind. And I changed my mind because since it is like a cream color thread, you can't see it anyway. Sorry, one more side. All right, and I'm just cutting the strings and I'm back. Okay, whew. See, you can't even see. I'll even hold it up close. But as you can see, I did a zigzag stitch all the way around. All right, so now we are ready to put this on here. And I'm not sewing. I'm just going to use some glue. But I'm just trying to kind of make sure that I know kind of where I'm putting it. I think I do. And this glue is pretty good. It gives a little bit of wiggle room. So just in case I want to adjust it, I am able to. And then I'm just going to put a nice layer right around the outside. And like that. Okay. Now actually I'm going to stand up so that way I can see above. And just make sure, you know what, let me place it and then I can somewhat move it around. that is pretty straight. So let's just use this. And maybe even after it dries, I might just put a little glue around the edges, the Fabri-Tac glue, just to keep down the edges. All right. So there it is so far. Yeah, see, I wish, see, it's very light. And I don't really have anything to go over it. But we'll see. All right, so now, I hope I don't run out of time. I'm going to put this on the inside. Okay. And I don't even know if I need something this heavy. It's just one sheet of paper, but I'd rather just, you know, keep it there. And of course, I'm just guesstimating for to make the holes. 2 and 3. Okay, well that was really easy because it's really, whatchamacallit. Oh, sorry. I'm looking to the side because I have my actual phone right to the right of me. I have my camera on because I was waiting just to make sure if my husband came home, I would know and he doesn't like come in here like yelling, but I know this is completely off topic. So here's my my cat. I don't know if you can see him. He's right there sitting by the tree. Actually, if I go like this, there he is. He's waiting for somebody to open the back door so he can eat. He's actually not my cat. He's adopted himself to me. He's a stray cat, and he's taken up residence in our little temporary shed because it's winter and it's cold. So we built like a little house for him in there, and he lives in there now. Yeah. Sorry. I'm just trying to think. I'm just going to use this one. So that's my little stray friend. But it's funny because I've been curious for like a while now. He's actually a special cat. During COVID, during the start of COVID, I had a black cat that had a little bit of white on him. And he passed away. And it was so sad. And I think 2 or 3 days after he passed away, this cat here, his name's Bruce, he showed up on my doorstep. I have no idea who he was, where he came from, none of that. And he's been here ever since. So I feel like I just pretend he's my other cat reincarnated, or maybe my other cat sent him to, to us so we won't be so sad. Those are stories I like to make up about him. Oh yeah, but the funny story that I was saying is, so I figured that the one person that I could definitely ask to see if he actually has a home would be the mailman, because I mean the mailman knows everybody in the neighborhood, knows everybody's animals, everything like that. So I had asked him not too long ago, probably maybe like a month or so ago. I asked him if he knew if he had a house, if he, oops. Oh, sorry. I'm doing this backwards because normally I have the tie on the inside. So I'm a little, all right. Okay. He would know if this cat had a house. And he said, it's funny, he doesn't, but besides us that feed him and take care of him, there are actually 3 other women or families, I don't know if they're women or families, around in his route that also feed him every day. Because I was always so curious, because for a stray cat, he is really fat, like really fat. We weighed him last summer. He was over 20 pounds. like a little over 20 pounds. So maybe like 21 pounds. But yeah. And normally, you know, stray cats are skinny. Not him. He's a big chunker. And so come to find out, sorry, back to my story, that, yeah, there's other houses that feed him. And every house that he goes to, they have a different name for him. So when he comes to my house, he's Bruce. When he goes, there's a street, I think it's 1 or 2 streets over. Oh, wait, no, wait, where am I? 2 streets over. The lady over there, she calls him Odin. And then the postman couldn't remember the other 2 houses, what they call him. But then also across the street of my house, there's some young kids that also feed him. They put out food on the back porch for him. So he's getting, you know, his food everywhere he goes. So he's a very lucky homeless cat. And I'm glad, because he's a very nice cat. But what did I just do with my needle? Oh gosh, see, I'm talking and I know I put it down somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. Because what I wanted to do is I want to put some beads on this. Oh, let me check the time. Oh gosh, I am definitely running out of time. Well, just in case I do run out of time, let's just look at this. So I'm going to have some beads right here, and I think that would be really cute. I may put a button on each corner, but I have to see if I have pink buttons or not, because I think I want pink or blue. And then when you open it, you know, people can write their happy birthdays all around here. And I have this because it'll fit, but I'm all right with that. Because it's just, you know, just to keep it safe as I take it to work tomorrow. So yeah, so I am going to end the video here. So just know that I'm just going to put some beads on, but then it's basically done. So that is my birthday card for one of the gals at work. Nice, fun, easy project because I didn't want to leave my house. Well, my house is nice and warm, so, and I'm tired. So I think this is a perfect replacement for a store-bought birthday card. And I'm sure, you know, she'll love it. So thanks for crafting along with me, listening to my crazy cat stories about my homeless cat that's not really so homeless. He's pretty much luckier than most regular cats because he gets fed, I don't know, 5 times a day. But yeah, so thanks everybody for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.